Hi, welcome to online tutorial videos from JCB Labs. This is a project video, and in this video we will demonstrate a project PV battery connected BLDC motor based water pump. Okay, so further we also provide online training, help in technical assignments. We also do freelance project based on data science, Python, machine learning, embedded system, etc. We also provide help to PhD students or MTech or BTech students in their project work and their thesis writing work. So if you have any such requirement, then you can let us know by contacting us through our website, which is info@jcbrolabs.org, or you can also mail us at www.jcbrolabs.org. Okay, so this particular project is based on this 2016 paper from very renowned professor Bhim Singh, which is solar PV battery based hybrid water pumping system. Okay, so it is not exactly a duplicate of this paper, but motivation has been derived from this paper. Okay, so like PV battery and BLDC motor. So let's give you a reference how we have created this project. So here we have a PV array first of all, and then we have a battery system, right? And then there is a MPPT here algorithm, and it is connected to this PV is connected to boost converter, right? So and there's this MPPT is providing the duty cycle or PWM to boost, and it is taking voltage and current from this PV. And then we have this battery. Okay, and then battery, next is the bidirectional converter from the battery. Okay, let's make it small so that okay, so here is the bidirectional converter, which involves its PID controller and all the things. So bidirectional converter is used because so that battery can be charged or can provide supply. And then we have a VSI here, voltage source inverter, and then we have a BLDC motor there. Okay, so this BLDC motor is acting as a motor to drive the pump. Okay, so it is a three-phase BLDC motor, and then we have a control or VSI control, we can say it, which is generating the PWM signal. And then this battery is connected to this one, and obviously there is a common coupling capacitor as well, and there is a PID controller within this thing. Okay, so what is happening if the motor is running at a constant speed, and then further we also have provided a separate loop to speed control of this BLDC motor. Okay, so that BLDC motor keeps on running at a constant speed. So what is happening when this BLDC motor is constantly running? So if PV array is providing more power, that means there is full radiation, and then battery will be charged and power to this BLDC motor will be provided by this PV cell. And when there is a let's say there is a cloud, or due to PV array, due to some any reason PV array is not providing enough power, then battery will start supplying the power to VSI so that BLDC motor can keep on running. So this is a simple concept. Okay, now let's show you the diagram which we have created. Okay, so here it is. So here we have our PV model, and here it is the MPPT algorithm which is providing supply to this boost converter. Here we have created this boost converter, and here it is the common coupling capacitor, and here it is the bidirectional converter along with this inductor, and it is connected to the batteries. Okay, and bidirectional converter, as we said, there are two charging and discharging controller for this bidirectional converter. So these are the two controller. One controller is this one, and one controller is this one for the battery supply. And then here it is the induction motor, right? And this induction motor keeps on running at a constant torque 4.14, and corresponding to that there is a speed. So if we run at a 300 rpm, we have make a conversion of 1.3 kilowatt of motor. And then there is a speed control of this is the controller to control the speed of this BLDC motor. So it changes the voltage required to run the motor at any specific speed. So everything is autonomous. And these are the controller for BLDC motor control. So this is making it a BLDC, okay, through the controller. And yeah, that's it. So this is the complete diagram, and now we will run it, right? And then we will we have a different irradiance profile, so that irradiance is 1000 for some time, then it keeps on decreasing, and then it increases again. And then we will also vary the speed of motor in order to demonstrate like everything is working fine. So all the signals have been connected to this one, irradiance profile, voltage, current, DC voltage, and what is the reference value of that DC link voltage. So here battery is used to maintain this DC link voltage, and then there is a reference value of battery current, and then state of charge. From here we can identify whether battery is charging or discharging, and then motor speed and its reference value. Okay, so now let's run it. Okay, so now here it has been simulated. So right now here it is motor RPM, it is 3000, so it is following it, and battery is fully charged. I mean the irradiance is 1000, the voltage across it, and then current, and this is the power from the PV cell. So 2000 kilowatt is providing. Some power is going to run the motor and some power to charge up the battery, because SOC is increasing, that indicates it is charging up, right? Now irradiance is reducing, now the charging has been slow, and the current is also increasing of this motor, of this from the battery, and now current has been gone to positive. Now battery has started discharging. Okay, we can make it like this. Now battery is discharging because solar power has been reduced, right? And now let's change the speed. Right now it is 3000, so let's change it to 2500 and then apply. Okay, there's a dip, and now it fixed to the 25, right? Similarly the required voltage will also get changed, because at reduced speed DC link voltage will change, and accordingly the power requirement has also changed. Okay, and now let's change it again. So we made it to 2500, and now let's make it to 3500. Okay, yeah, okay, so battery is to 3500. The DC link voltage has also changed. Here it is, and it is the voltage across it. Now let it run for some time. Now let's change to 3000 again, because the things are optimized for 3000 rpm. But this was in order to show like we can adjust the variation in speed for short duration. Okay, Now for 3000, again the battery PV cell is also increasing the power from PV cell is increasing, and then battery is going from discharging mode to charging mode now when there is enough power from the PV supply, and battery motor is keeps on running at the same RPM. Okay, here it is. Now it has charging up. Okay, so can put here. Here it is. So I hope that's it for the simulation part, and it is working perfectly. So if you want these files, then you can mail us at info@jcbrolabs.org, or you can let us know by commenting below this video, or you can also contact us through our website, which is www.jcbrolabs.org. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you.